All right, so we're on lesson 2.3 and we're on page 102. And on that page, they set up a scenario where you have kids selling popcorn, okay? And each child starts off with $25. Now, that's just cuz. Everybody's getting 25 bucks, all right? Now, on top of that, for every box of popcorn they sell, they'll get $3.75, okay? So the next page, I'm sorry, page 103, they're asking you to create a function. And you might be tempted to immediately think to yourself, okay, function of x is 3.75 times x. And the x represents the number of popcorn boxes that the kid sells. Well, don't forget, every kid starts off with $25 in their account. So you really want to be thinking 3.75x plus $25, okay? Because that's the starting point. And now you've got a function that works because every kid starts off with with $25. So even if he sells no boxes of popcorn, he still has $25. If he sells one box, you add $3.75 to the 25. 2 boxes, you multiply that times 2, etc., etc. So the next question they ask you is which are the independent values and which are the dependent values. And we've talked about this before. The easiest way to figure that out is figure out what depends on the other, okay? So we'll use this example. Does the amount of cash you get depend on how much popcorn you sell? Or does how much popcorn you sell depend on the cash? That second one just sounds weird, doesn't it? And it is. The amount of cash you get depends on how much popcorn you sell. So this is your dependent, and this is your independent quantity. The rate of change, I think that's pretty obvious. For every box of popcorn you sell, the amount of cash you're getting is $3.75. So your rate of change in this problem is $3.75. Now, they ask you, lastly, what is the y-intercept and what does it mean in this problem? So I got my little chart over here, my sketch, and our x value is our boxes of popcorn, and our y value is how much cash. Now remember, we're not starting at 0. Every kid got $25 into their account. So that's where we're going to start, and from there, it's going to go up in a linear fashion, depending on how much they sell. Now, the y-intercept is where it crosses the y line. Now, in this equation, it wouldn't be logical to sell negative boxes of popcorn. It's going to start there. Some equations you do, the line will start negative and eventually become positive. In this one, it starts at 0 boxes. That's the least amount you can do, and it moves up from there. But the y-intercept is right there. So 25 is your the $25. That's your y-intercept. And it asks, what does it represent in this problem? Well, it represents the starting point of how much cash you would have at the start of this little situation. Okay? All right, so turn the page and we'll see what we got going on next.